So as we're in the final final 3 episodes of this mini filler series, yeah, not really much else to say at the moment, although I'm still deciding on what series I want to play as we get an Azal 7th Curse one. That was Azal 7th Curse, but yeah, I mean, I could check it right here. I'm going absolutely crazy. But I think we also had random item stats. So, yeah, let's get this run set up and we'll move on. Oh, my buddy. I have been feeling sick in the past 24, 48 hours. I don't know why, but yeah, just let's fill in that time as we get to the timestamp. So, for timestamp's sake, as we get into Azal 7th Curse random item stats, Kirie once more. Yeah, the first of 3 videos to end this filler series on, which at this point you probably already have an idea as how to Kirie plays, if you didn't already know before. Light, Charisma, Strength, Second Mystery, Knowledge. Every single stat check, maybe. No Takshisan, no second encounter. Fun. But, let's leave the occult shop open so I can do stuff, and off we go. So, a lot of so's for me. I don't know why that's been my filler phrase lately. Also, I should have used the notes beforehand. That's a small little efficiency bonus if you lose 2 reason from the library note use. But I see Ramen, Botanist, Akamanto footage, and Household Hell. So, Botanist footage Akamanto? Or footage botanist Akamanto, yeah, we'll probably do that. Ally rule, don't really care about it, but we will prepare once just to open up the funds. Otherwise, into the occult shop we go. The Tainted Violin would be interesting to grab. Otherwise, I think we're just gonna small candle. I think the small candle is actually worse. Well, can we sell the library notes for anything? No, they sell for 0 funds, unfortunately. I'm gonna... No, I'm gonna bet... Oh! I meant to get the small candle. I'm going crazy. Well, now we have to tree for funds, because I don't want to trade off any more Doom. So, hallucinations isn't the worst thing in the world, so we can live with that, but I was actually trying to see if there was what the Ritual Dagger was going to show me. Unfortunately, we didn't get either weapon. Unfortunately, we're not getting a weapon. Unfortunately, the small candle came back, so I have to just live with that. But if things did go correctly, boy, it would have been nice. We don't have Akamanto, I believe, so we should be free to grab the Gruesome Totem. And we'll save that for a bad Doom day. So, yeah, I'm just shrugging in real life. Nothing much else to say there. That being said, I should visit this mansion. What's our other maxed out level? Seaside? I guess we do. Well, downtown wouldn't be a bad idea either. Yeah, we're just going to do downtown and just force the forest investigation. Force the forced investigations. If I have a bad time in the forest, then... yeah, not really much else to say. Just take it in the face, I guess. Take it in the face is my filler phrase for just... partly brute forcing and partly just accepting the consequences, the negative consequences of actions, but that really only applies if I'm expecting something bad to happen. Not like I'm expecting bad rolls in RNG events, so I think we'll just take this -2 all in the face and move on. Case in point. But the Leech Girl actually isn't that terrible of an encounter, but if you keep taking -2 all, it's pretty bad. If you're an encounter-based character, it's even better because you can probably brace into a 2-turn. But most of what I see, it's yeah, it's just a 2-turn of prep attack. Unless you're too slow to do that, then as you saw, she has 12 HP. So you can just do prep strong with 4 damage items. But because we have the small candle, we do prep attack gets you the same result. But of course, if you have to brace, it's a different result. Yeah, Azal ally rule, and we just walk on. Now, we do have the Holy Candle, so maybe we get to proc it somewhere. Probably should have actually taken those mansion investigations in hopes that I ran into one, but too late now. Also, we did have Akamanto, so I grabbed the Gruesome Totem for no reason. And there's also no reason to do ending A, because that's even harder than non-ending A. So, yeah, I just hurt myself all that time. Basically, I just went negative about 6% Doom, I want to say. But if we can roll well in events, it will balance itself out. It's not supposed to. I should have just taken Akamanto's mask and remembered that I had Akamanto in the run. But yeah, not really much else to say. I did meet things, so Which goes to show, every now and again, I do like to remind everyone, if I can pass a run, survive a run, win a game, I'm pointing at like as if I had a camera in front of my face. You can certainly do it. I use myself as a even lower threshold for others to do better, basically. Because I know others can do better. That's the phrase I want to use. Tatoru flies closer, but that doesn't matter because he flew to it. She, whatever it is, flies closer too late. We do lose reason, though, and this is a high threat level forest. So, cross our fingers, hope we don't die. And also hope that we pass a lot of luck checks, but that's hoping for a lot at times as well. I don't know why, but it's hoping for a lot at times. Now, I have been rolling, I have been rolling, as you saw in that previous event, relatively well for ones and as in terms of the quantity of 1 through 3s, but the 12s, 11s, and 10s still stick out, and to some extent the 9s and 8s. But hey, so considering we're on Akamanto, effectively we have about 36% Doom right now, which is actually okay. Also, that's on top of the fact that we just took 2 forest mysteries. Yeah, we took 2 forest mysteries. I forgot what my other rule was. Please don't tell me it was the fun rule. I know I lost 4 Doom, so... spell and allies, and I do have 2 spells. That's why I lost so much. But, I didn't know if I had to use Athotu Flame. I probably should actually have used Athotu Flame at some point, but... And now we have the fun rule. So, not fun, but it is a fun rule. So, yeah. Can I go all out here? Kind of. Doesn't really save me that much, unless I hit both of these in a row. And even then, I'm losing, like, mines to all. Is Athotu Flame better? I think Athotu Flame might actually be better here. We lose Doom for it, but we get to Desperate Prep Strong immediately is the upside. Of course, if you dodge and dodge 2 attacks, that's even better, but you have to dodge 2 attacks for that even matter. Oh my goodness, back-to-back encounters. Well, I guess we just face plant into the enemy. So we're gonna do 2 attack boosts. We want to hit all 3. Hitting 2 is the bare minimum. I said 6. Hitting 2 is the bare minimum. Yeah, and we should be able to Desperate Prep Strong, because this is actually, is it really? It should be 9. Otherwise, I'm gonna be really sad. Okay, good. Keep in mind that the small candle can be proccing. Oh, sorry, it's escape from combat. I was thinking of the ritual dagger for some reason. I'm just gonna walk forward. You really shouldn't, but I'm just gonna risk it this time and light the holy candle. Hey, now we get to rest. Yes, we lose out on the restless bonus, but we're in Akamanto and we're about to lose a bunch of stamina. So, yeah, off we go. Can I go 1 minute without saying SO together? I don't know. But if, as we roll an 11 on a charisma check, that's a charisma check? Anywho. I think we'll be okay. Keeping in mind the Holy Candle is reason recovery and not stamina. But if we can pass a few more events, I shouldn't need to worry about stamina at all. Let the police handle it. That's reason. And we also have self-therapy, I believe. So I could not go a minute without saying so. But... we do want to Athotu Flame, and I'm probably going to forget the spell. Oh my sweet goodness. Actually, yeah, we run here. And then we take this in the face. So what we're going to do is we're going to let Akamanto maybe hit us once? No. That sounds really bad. Instead, we're going to use Athotu Flame once. Then we're going to forget Grow Teeth. Never mind, I have Kirie's bag on me. I'm going absolutely insane. Now we're going to forget our spell. And we should be able to just forget Athotu Flame, Desperate Prep, Handcuff Tech. If we did not have Handcuff Tech, it was certainly going to be a 2 Athotu Flame into a into a handcuff, or into Desperate Prep Strong. Sorry, because I was trying to explain what you would do if you do not have Handcuff. I think that's important to go over at times. Shrug. By the way, the Crestfallen Mask is free to equip. Not as great to unequip, but you shouldn't be unequipping it anyway. So. Shrug. Also, I had the fun rule, and I completely forgot about it. So, let's move on. Ghost Connection gets me a spell. I need to forget a spell. I might as well increase knowledge to 8 because of the lighthouse checks. And we'll see what else happens. I need to toss these funds at the end of the run. That's the end of the sentence. And then, yeah, once you get a copy of once So if you have, say, one library note and they sell for 0 funds, I think that's set for all copies of said item that appear. So, for example, if it was instead the Holy Candle and it sold for 0, if we somehow get Holy Candle somewhere else, I believe it's still 0. It doesn't randomize item stats for every item. That's kind of common knowledge, but just to explain here. Take a deep breath. But we're not going to start all over again. Is there anything else? No, not at the moment. Keep the Holy Candle with us, because I'm fairly certain there's a use for it here. Unfortunately, this happened. So, reason for... Never mind, I'm picking the wrong one. I was supposed to trade reason for stamina. I went absolutely insane. So instead, we are sitting here hoping that we don't die. But basically, the moment we reach the end of the mystery, certainly equip the Crestfallen Mask, but also... Oh my goodness. But also, we need to toss our funds and toss our spells. So yeah. So just making sure we don't have any spells. Equip the Crestfallen Mask now to be safe. But we also toss our 2 funds away. And then we sell an item afterward. That's the small little... min-max you can do here, for those who don't know. That way you don't take the fund rule, but then you have 1 fund to protect yourself from out of funds, which deals quite a bit of damage. So we're going to end up selling the small candle, but we'll have everything else with us. And that's about it. Yeah, not really much else to say. Take stamina, move on. Ramen. For each curse, and I do have 1... So the real question is, can I monument for reason? No. Can I monument for reason? Definitely not. Well, that's not what you want to see. You should actually just make sure you have enough funds in Harbinger of Doom difficulty, but... And there's not really any other ways to use the Holy Candle. I think the downtown area has 1 Holy Candle use, if I recall. I don't remember, because I don't often have the Holy Candle with me, which therefore means I don't often pay attention to events and requirements that would require the Holy Candle. But yeah, so as I just said. Now, is that going to save us? We're going to find out. Making sure. So it's the curse rule we got last, right? Okay. Thankfully, we never got the experience rule, which would have absolutely punched our face. But Miku, on the other hand, here, we can't actually run, because with 1 more investigation, we will die. So, I guess we just bet the farm. Yeah, I guess we just bet the farm. I'll throw the branch, but we have to bet the farm here. So, let's see if we get a 50%. And if not, I guess that's just the end of the video, because why would I ever win a coin flip?